Hello everyone, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make yourself a pair of beaded Rivoli earrings. So here they are very beautiful, not too large but also not too small, just the perfect accessory. So let's get the material list going and get started with the tutorial. Okay, so the materials that I'm going to use to make this earring are, of course, a earring hook of your choice. I'm using this round here. You are going to need a 14 millimeter Rivoli. You are going to need some 11/0 seed beads, 15/0 seed beads, 8/0 seed beads, and Delica 11/0 beads. I'm using two different colors. You can of course use only one color, and you are going to need a 12 beading needle. I have a flat nose plier to flatten the thread. I'm using this thread right here, and I'm also going to use my wax to wax the thread, and you are also going to need a stopping bead. Go ahead and cut about 150 centimeters long thread. You can also use fire line, and I'm going to run this through the wax. And now with my flat nose plier I'm going to flatten the thread a little bit. Okay, now go ahead and put your stopper bead on and leave about 15 centimeters long tail. And now you are going to alternate in between your two colors, Delicas, if you are using two colors, and put on 36 Delicas. So I'm going to alternate my color. So you need to have 36. Okay, now once you've put on 36 of your beads, we are going to close this here into a ring. So you are going to go only through the first bead. And now we are going to make some peyote stitch. So take a gold Delica bead, skip the next bead and go on through the silver one. So I'm skipping the gold one and going through the silver one, and then again pick up a gold Delica, skip the gold Delica and go through the silver one. Gold Delica, skip the gold Delica and go through the silver one. Okay, so work like this all the way around, and I'll meet you back here to show you how to step up for the next round. Now once you're at the end of the round, so here I have one last bead to put on. I'm going to go through the silver, and to step up you are going to go through the next sticky out golden bead and give a little nice pull. Okay, now we are going to work using our 15/0s. So I'm coming out here out of this golden Delica bead. Now take a 15/0 and then go through the next sticky out golden delica bead and pull, and then again a 15-0 through the next sticky out bead, through the next sticky out bead, give a little nice pull, and don't pull too much, otherwise your thread is going to break. And work like this all the way around, and I'll meet you back here again to step up. Okay, so I have 2 more beads to put in. And the last one, and now I'm going to go through the delica bead and then also up through the first 15-0 to step up for the next round. And give a gentle pull. And now we are going to take again our 15-0s and go through the next sticky out bead, which is a 15-0, and pull, and again 15-0 through the next sticky out 15-0, and this is going to be the second round that you need to make with your 15-0 beads. Okay, I have one more bead to put on. Now I'm going to go through this 11-0 and then step up right here through the next 11-0. And now what we are going to do next, and this is going to be our last round, so take a 15-0 and then you are going to go through the next 2 15-0s. See, through this one and through this one, and pull, and then again 1 15-0 and then go through the next 2 15-0s. Go through the next 2, one 15-0 through the next 2, one 15-0 through the next 2, and now you are at the end of the round, so you are going to go through this one and the next one, which is this one right here, and pull. See, now we are going to reinforce the last round, so so I wasn't in frame. Now we are going to reinforce the last round. To do this, you are going to go through the first bead you've put on at the beginning of the row, and then down here these two 50 no's, and then up into the one that is sticking out, and down these two, and up again. So I'm going to finish off camera. Now what we are going to do next, we are going to travel with our thread to one of our sticking out beads, delicate beads on the other side. So go on the diagonal, and now you can take your Rivoli and put it in. You can work now on the front side. So this is how it's going to look on the back, and this is going to be the front. And now you're going to repeat these 3 rounds with your 15 O's. So you will have first 150 O through the next delicate bead, and again 15 O through the delicate, through the delicate, and then you are going to step up and then run your 50 no's through the sticking out 50 no's, and then you are going to do this very last round right here, which is 50 no going through 2 50 no's, and then I'll meet you back once I've covered the front of the Rivoli. Okay, now once you've made your last round and reinforced your very last round, you are going to come out of one of these silver delicate bead. So I'm going to go first in this 11 now, and then on the diagonal through these 2 delicate beads. And now we are going to make the stitch in the ditch. So pick up a silver delicate bead and then go through the next silver delicate bead, and again silver delicate bead through the next silver delicate bead, and work like this all the way around. Okay, so my last bead. Now I'm going to go through the next delicate bead and then the one that is above, so the sticky out bead, okay. So now you are coming out of this delicate bead right here. You are going to take a 8/0 and then go through the next delicate bead, then take a 11/0 through the next delicate, 8/0 through the next stick it out bead, 11/0, and you are going to alternate this step all the way around. I have one more bead to put in. Now go ahead and reinforce all the way around. So you are going to go through the 8/0, through the delicate, 11/0, delicate. So you are just reinforcing all the way around. Now to attach the ear wire, you want to come out of a 8/0, and I'm going to open to make sure that the ear wire is going to be placed right. And now you're going to pick up 7 15/0s, 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and I'm holding like so, and I'm going to go through this side of the ear wire, and then go back from this side of the 8/0, see, and now we are just going to reinforce sorry, our loop that we've just created. So I'm going to go through this loop of 15/0s 5 times in total to reinforce. So take your time, and you don't have to go through all of the beads at once. So this is 2. Now you can close the ear wire like so. And 5 times. Now go back through the same 8/0 and then down, and secure your thread. So you do want to tie a few knots on your way down, just to make sure that your thread is not going to come undone. Now I'm going to go also on the back. I go a little bit back and forth with your thread, and also change direction like this. Now you can cut this down, and now you are going to take your needle and weave this tail also in on the back side, going a little bit back and forth, changing direction. Voila, you just made yourself a pair of new earrings. They are so beautiful. You can actually dress them up or dress them down. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today, and I'll see you soon with a new DIY tutorial. Voila, you just made yourself a pair of new earrings. They are so beautiful. You can actually dress them up or dress them down. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today, and I'll see you soon with a new DIY tutorial.